Y'all gonna get these dances.
Y'all gonna get these intro moves.
Yes.
I got them.
Oh, welcome to episode 79 of the podcast. It is called Freedom. Freedom for two reasons. Number one,
where are you?
It's the end of it's the end of Black History Month. And we're
so my ad-lib was appropriate. When you said it's the end of Black History, that was appropriate.
Yes, that's why I laughed, because I was like, and also our first topic of the day is Bobby Shmurda is out of jail. Freedom, I can't. Yes.
Look, man, I'm gonna stand here, sit here, lay here, and say, Bobby Shmurda had one song I like.
Yes.
But I will say this, that I am glad that man is free. Because I feel like he went to jail for some bullshit. Like, completely and totally was a stand-up dude, wouldn't snitch on his homies. Exactly. Like, he went to jail for some bullshit.
Yes.
They owe that man the goddamn world. And they better give it to him today. I need them to give it to him today. I saw a post, I think it was on the Shade Room, that his team had made him that Instagram page after his got hacked, and that he hadn't been active on it, hadn't put anything on it. He had 1 million followers because everybody was ready for Bobby to be home. So, congratulations.
I saw another post where he is working on something, I think, to be released tomorrow. I was like, sir, go get something to eat first. Good, go.
He got this chicken in the studio. Come on, just go.
Why do you just put chicken in the studio? Yes.
Chicken in the studio with a bottle of Hennessy. He read.
This is the blackest shit we've ever talked about. Hennessy chicken. This is so black. We are so black in Black History Month. Yeah.
Black on black on black. Look, this is what we doing. Yeah. I told my sister that I was gonna download Miss Shirlene's song for my ringtone. So when I would go places in my phone, it would be a black. Thank God I'm black, and then to make the people uncomfortable, like
they would. They'd be like,
I'd be like, hold on, hey girl,
how you doing? No, you gotta put it on speakerphone. Hey girl.
Yes,
because that's black.
No, or either answer the phone and be like, hello, this is such and such. How can I help you? Like do like a total business. This is such and such LLC or incorporated, and they would be like,
they would be so mad. Like, what the? We just knew she was gonna answer the phone. Ghetto.
No, wait a minute. Or like I always do. Hola, ¿cómo está? Then they would really be like, yes, bitch. I would love it. I live to make the people uncomfortable. My God.
Like, not just in February, all year round.
Every day of the week.
Yes. What else do I have for us? Roddy Rich was doing a video shoot because I think I told y'all a couple of weeks ago that he's coming back out. He was doing a video show with 42 Dugg, and it was a shooting. It was a shooting.
Now wait. Now Roddy Rich said ain't nobody get shot at.
He said the police say 3 people got shot. Now none of his crew and none of 42 got shot. But I guess actors, stand-ins, whatever you want to call it, was on set. 3 people got shot.
I got you.
Yeah, nobody got.
He said, ain't nobody shoot at me. That's what those are his specific words. Ain't nobody shoot at me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But 3 people got overall. So and where was the video shoot? In Atlanta.
Bitch, no. Don't do that. I need them to close the borders of the city. Like
let's talk to Keisha about that.
Yes, Keisha, you got to close the borders of the city. Because what's happening is because we wide open We got all of America in this little bit of space, and they acting like they home in Detroit, in Philly,
and Chicago,
in LA. Y'all, this ain't what you. We don't do that here. This is not how we do things here.
Exactly. So all your ghetto cousins coming from all these other places.
Yeah, go to your home. Go to your home. Go to your home. Get away from here.
Shoot up your place of business.
Yes.
Speaking of business, Killer Mike's barbershop got shot up. Swag, the OG one next to Burn Lounge.
Right, but here's the thing. Y'all ain't from here. Y'all ain't from here. How long that place been there?
Well, forever.
How many times the place been shot up?
I don't know. I didn't research that.
Look, this one time. Because people around there know what it is. Like, that's how you know you don't belong over here. This is not your space. This is not your place. And I promise you, if the fellas, the hoodsters in Atlanta catch y'all niggas, y'all is gonna wish y'all had never came here. Y'all coming down here playing games with folks getting killed on the interstate. What the fuck y'all doing? Excuse my language, Jesus.
That's all
but
right.
Look,
that's all right. Look.
Go home. Just go home. Get on out. We full.
That's what Keisha said.
I want that sweatshirt she got too that said we full.
I do too. What else do I have for you? In lighter news, Bruce Springsteen and Barack Obama have a podcast coming out. It's called Renegades: Born in the USA.
Wait, so is it an episode or are they doing it together all the time?
They're doing a podcast together. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but they're doing a podcast together.
That's an interesting combination.
Isn't it? I was like, Bruce Springsteen, okay. Barack Obama, okay, but I wouldn't have.
Look, I'm like this. I'm a fan of both.
Separately.
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't have them together. No disrespect to either one of them, because I am a fan of both too. But them together, I was like, well, what y'all gonna talk about? Y'all birth certificates? What y'all gonna talk about?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna let them do it.
Yeah, I'm
gonna give them a one. You know, you give them 1, 2, 3 episodes, and then you be like, okay, I'm out.
Yes.
Or I'm out.
Or I'm sucked in. Either way.
Yeah, like either way.
Mm-hmm. What else do I have for you? Let's get into relationships. So
many.
I'm only covering 2. You can fill it in. So first and foremost, Lionel Richie is 71 years old. 71. Him and my mama around the same age, but his girlfriend is 30. You heard 30.
Yes, as someone said that she probably was conceived to a Lionel Richie song.
Oh,
and that took me all the way out.
Oh, just because I might have been conceived to an Isley song does not mean I'm running up on Ron Isley. It's not happening. That's
girl. Like I said, when my aunt said that she had one of the Isleys, I didn't want to hear no more music forever after that.
No. So yeah,
nope.
I got nothing. I just wanted to inform our listeners that there is all types of tomfoolery and pedophilia and just nastiness going on.
Wait, but here's the thing: is that about that relationship, I wasn't even really shocked about the age as much as that she was a black woman. I was more shocked by that.
No, I was more shocked by the age. I didn't care if she was white or black because Lionel Richie is Lionel Richie, right? But I was surprised by the age because you have daughters and granddaughters. I'm going to leave that alone. Moving on. Tam and I talked about it last week. We were absolutely right. Megan and Hardy are together. And
it's a thing. It is a thing.
I know he is knocking the socks off that thing. I know he is.
It is a thing. And here's the thing is that I also feel like it's something that's been going on way longer and they just have decided to let the people in on it.
Yes.
Because when he put up the Valentine's Day pictures,
yes,
somebody said a comment underneath the pictures was like, "Oh Jesus, I've been trying so hard to hold us in. Like I'm so glad I don't have to hold us in no longer." So obviously it's been a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But her little live when she was talking about him and she was blushing from head to foot, I was like, dude.
Blushing.
Okay,
And then the one that everybody saw when she was laying on his arm like this, I was like, I know he knocking the socks off that thing. Cause this my boo. This my bae.
Yeah.
We just had amazing sex.
Right. The last night we making personal pizzas. I was like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it was like, and it was funny because people were mad because Charlemagne came under the post and was like, I'm proud of you. And they was like, what? Why are you proud of him? And I was like, you don't know the type of relationship that Charlemagne has with that man. You don't know you don't know the context of that comment. So don't comment. You don't know them and you don't know how they know each other. And
Exactly.
it may be a conversation he had with Charlemagne about getting serious with somebody, and then he did. Like you have no idea. But they were big mad in the comments because Charlemagne commented, and I was like,
Charlemagne has not been doing well lately with the people's between the Lakeith comment and some more things. It just he ain't been doing well with the people's.
I never paid him no mind anyway. I don't know why people be so focused on Charlemagne. Like,
because they don't have nothing else to do.
I be wanting folks to get some business.
It's a pandemic.
I mean, I ain't got no business, and this is why we do a podcast because I ain't got no business. I can listen to music and talk about that. That's my business. I like Tabitha said, because that's my business. But I just people don't got no business. But I was excited to see that, and I was excited to see the blush on her face. Like it was like she had a whole face of makeup on and didn't, because she was so talking about him.
Red.
She got so giddy. I was like, yes, all of this was red. She was like, that's my boo. And I was like,
get it, girl, get it.
I was like, okay. Now, Tori, say something if you want to. Come on, Tory Lanez. Open your mouth. Come on.
Don't play. Don't do that. Don't say nothing.
No. Say something. Say something. Okay, so you want to talk about relationships now. I saw this written. I didn't listen because I don't. Where Chris Brown said he was single with a girlfriend.
So if you guys follow on Instagram, what is his name? Justine LeBoy. He has a show.
Who is that? Who is he? I have ideas. I feel like it's somebody's burner account.
Listen, no. Apparently, he has a show where his faces. He's just a guy. Or I don't know if he's the same guy behind the actual Instagram page, but they have a guy that is supposed to be Justine LeBoy, right? And Chris Brown was on his show, and yes, he did say he's single and he has a girlfriend. And we know, I know we didn't talk about this because it wasn't music related, but Karrueche and Victor Cruz are not together anymore.
Right.
And I
was sad by that.
Me too, because that's a long time to spend with somebody. They were 2 years. Going 3. They were 3 years. Yeah. And I saw some footage where Chris and Karrueche was in the same place and he gave her a hug, and it was supposed to be recent footage, and I was like, don't do it.
Ain't no way. She still got that restraining order on that fool, don't she? Like he can't come with so many feet in her. I think she got it. I thought she made it permanent. Like he could never be around her.
We gonna look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Y'all be always wishing some shit on folks that they don't need. Nobody need that. Chris ain't offering up nothing but some pop locking and lip syncing. That's all he offering. Don't nobody want that.
My mom, don't go back. Just don't go back.
Yeah. No, I mean, Well, I mean, and we're going to talk relationships. I know we don't speak his name on this podcast, but the West Kardashian residency is ending. And you see, I called it a residency.
It was, they spent a good couple of years together, doing the Vegas residency.
made
The Wyoming.
Made all these babies.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
beautiful babies.
That's what it is. So the Wyoming residency has now ended.
Yes. Kim Kardashian / West has filed for divorce from her crazy ass husband, which I feel like she helped along the process of the crazy, but that's neither here nor there. And so people are speculating on if we're going to get another 808s and Heartbreaks type album since he is going through a divorce. I think that Kanye died a long time ago and that we are getting MAGA Kanye from now on.
I think that we're going to get Jesus is real. I know the Lord is real to me, Kanye, for the rest of our days. For the rest of our days. For the rest of our days.
How we going to get that Kanye when he didn't pay the choir?
Well, he'll just get another choir because people want the opportunity.
Look, if people ain't learned from Kirk Franklin, learn that you do not want to be in no mass choir with some of these people because they do not pay you. Don't do
it. Look, what I had said was, trust me, it's gonna be a holy record, the next one that come out. But I'm just waiting for when Kim and Van Jones go public after the divorce is over.
Kanye gonna never mind. I ain't gonna say that out loud. Anyway, he will not be pleased.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Look,
I'm just saying. Do we have any other relationship news before we get into?
I'm trying to think.
The one last story I got.
Look, well, I can't think of nothing. I mean, I'm still catching up on people's Valentine's days. Like,
the reveals of the Valentine's booze, the reveal, the big
reveal. I'm okay.
You have gender reveals and you have Valentine's Day reveals.
Time reveals, yeah. Like I'm like, I mean, I ain't had a Valentine's in I mean, a long time, long time. But so I'd be hyped to see people all in love on that day. Mm-hmm. Look, I specify on that day. Yeah, because sometimes that's the only time you see them in love is on that day. Mm-hmm. But it's cute. Like, all of the stuff that like what Russell Wilson and Sierra did, what they did.
Lord, just give me the prayer, Lord.
Lord, I have seen what you've done for others. If you please help us out. Can you bless me, Lord?
Please, bless just a little me. Bit. Just a tinge of the blessing.
I'm not asking for lots.
Rain down on me.
Yes. I mean, I want him to be able to read and, hold a steady job.
Tamara. I'm moving on.
Sorry.
I'm moving on. Last but not least, Moet Hennessy acquires 50% of the champagne brand that Jay-Z owns. I just have nothing to say besides more money.
Get money.
More money.
Get money.
What to say, huh?
Get money. Yeah. Man, listen. So I saw that today and I was like, like, that's a lot. That's a lot, boo.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then Ivy Park sold out everywhere.
I know. I couldn't even do it. I was like, you know what? Y'all got it.
Child, I saw the cost and I was like, I had to back out this time. I got me a greenie, but I got to back out this time.
Okay. Yeah. So if y'all have some leftover Icy Park, Tam and I are available to try it on. We will wear it on the podcast. Like
Beyonce, if you got like a extra pair of them tights that's with the print on them, I can wear them to the gym. Like I'll buy some shoes to go with it, but
can
you give me the bra and the pants? I'll do that. I'll do that.
I'm good with a coat. I got to get rid of my old winter coat anyway. Just send me a coat. Thank you. Appreciate
it. Them coats was expensive too. They was real expensive.
I know. That's why I want one.
Yeah, that's going. You know, if you give me the tights, Beyonce, I'll wear them every day just to advertise. I wash them, but I will wear them every day. Or you give me multiple pairs.
They go 10 with that same pair of tights on.
Yeah, I show Liz.
Oh my God. Okay, are we ready for music? Yes. Okay, you go first, because my contribution this week is faint compared to all of your hard work and dedication to the podcast, the things that you have done that I am so appreciative of.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you people something.
You people.
That I love y'all. Because I listen to some things that I would never have ever listen to help y'all, so y'all don't have to do it, because I did it for you. Okay. So the first project I listened to, I'm not gonna call it an album. I'm not even gonna call it an EP.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna call it an EP. It was 8 songs, and they was less than 20 minutes.
Snippets?
Which means that every song was about a minute 30, a minute 45.
So snippets.
Yeah, but you call it a project. Okay. So it was called Loyalty Over Royalty. Okay. And it's CJ. Now, some of y'all don't know who CJ is, but all of y'all have heard Whoop-Dee. Yes. Whoop-Dee. Yes, everybody has heard that. It sounds like, for me, because I'm a new Pop Smoke fan, it sounds like a Pop Smoke knockoff. That is just, Pop Smoke left a hole, and so all the peoples have dived into the hole, and they should stay in that hole and bury themselves because it's not working. So it was 8 tracks. The first 4 sounded like Whoop-Dee. Back to back.
Oh, damn.
They was about 206 a piece.
Okay.
So after the 4th song, the tempo changed.
Okay.
And those songs were bad too.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
I feel like he just should have did a remix of Whoop-Dee and added some niggas to it, and we would have lived off of that for about 6 more months.
Oh my God.
But he put this thing out that he called a project. Yeah, but it sounds other than Whoop-Dee, there was a song that I did enjoy. It was the outro on the album. Okay. It was called Blessings. It was actually 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So it was the longest thing on there. Okay. But that song was actually okay. If he had just put them 2 together on something, I would have been all right with that. But you put some other shit in there. Yes. And one of the songs had French Montana, and he couldn't even save you, boo. Like that didn't even help. Wow. So if you don't have to listen to nothing but Whoop-Dee, stick to that. Don't go no further. It'll be a huge disappointment. Not even. And then you'll just be mad. Damn. And you can check the outro out, but the rest of it, you're just gonna be pissed off. So don't do it. Okay. So the second record, I'm going on record as saying this because I said it to Nikki before we started recording. Yes. I have never, won't ever be a fan of Dipset. I never liked them. I never liked the Diplomats. Diplomatic Community, never heard it. I don't. Okay. I was a huge Cameron fan, so I thought I would like the Diplomats because I like Cameron, and those 2 things are not the same. They are not the same. So, well, Jim Jones put out a project. Jim Jones and Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud is a producer, and the name of the record is The Fraud Department. Jim Jones, Harry Fraud, and The Fraud Department. Okay. Like I told Nikki, I like Jim Jones outside of him rapping. Like he had the Vampire Life clothing line. He did, the Love and Hip Hop. All them things, the weather reports.
Yeah. Love
Jim Jones.
Love him.
But the rapping, I've always been a little skeptical of the rapping.
Okay.
But here's a huge but. I actually liked a lot of this album. I liked a lot. I think there was like 13 or 14 tracks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was 14. And about 5 or 6 of them were really good, that I thought were really good.
Okay.
So that's saying a lot, since I'm not a fan of Jim Jones. He had a lot of features on here with him. Okay. But there were some that when it was just him and it was okay. But I think that Harry Fraud's production suits him. You know how you find somebody that they make music that goes with you. I think this a good combination of the two of them. So I think that helped push it along also. Mm-hmm. But he had a song called Fucked Up, and Belly was on that with him. He had a song called Bada Bing, and French Montana was on that.
That sound right.
Say a Prayer with Currency and a guy named Jay Worthy. That was a very good song.
Okay.
He did the People remix with Conway and some guy named Mark Sibilia. And I think because he was singing at the end.
Okay.
Sorry, my nose is running, y'all. And then he had a song with one of my old boyfriends, one of my old rap boyfriends, 3 Cuts with Mano.
Okay.
So, actually, the Jim Jones and Harry Fraud, the Fraud Department, it's a solid project. I am shocked. Maybe my ears are going bad, but it actually was, they work well together. So, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna be blasting it, but I ain't gonna turn it off if because the Fucked Up song was kind of a bop. Like I was like,
okay.
So so if the songs come on, I'm not gonna be like, turn it off. No, because they're actually really good. So, and the third and final album that I listened to today was Kevin Gates' Only Generals Part 2. I ain't never heard Part 1, and I'm not gonna go back and listen to it. So
that ship is sailed.
Yeah, that thing is dead. Mm-hmm. But I did listen to it. Now I'm gonna honestly say I have never been a fan of Kevin Gates, but I don't dislike Kevin Gates. He's had a few songs that I enjoyed. So I got 2 phones. The whole
one for the plug and one for the load.
I always it's always a Kevin Gates song that I'd be like, all right, Kevin Gates, and that's kind of it. Mm-hmm. But I listened to this, and his was like, I think 14. His was like 14 tracks also, and so 5 of those were okay with me. So one was called, and he didn't have any features on his. It was just straight Kevin Gates. So he had one called Yes Lord. One called Shit. Okay. One called Raw You Out.
Oh my God.
Puerto Rico Love. And the song that I made Nikki listen to called
Right After Work.
Send That Load. If you wanted to watch, just imagine Booty Talk with Wesley Pipes.
Yes.
Verbally on a song.
Yes, it was hip hop porn. That's what I
It was hip hop porn. But I had to tell everybody to listen to it because I didn't think anybody was gonna believe me if I told them about song. I feel like people would have been like, "Bitch, you is lying." I promise you, I'm not lying.
I listened to it, and I was through the whole song. I was like,
yes, because it got progressively like you was like in the beginning, you was like, okay. Then you was like,
yeah. By that second verse, I was wait a damn minute, wait.
Yeah, by the second verse, I had to. I'm in my office looking at nobody but myself.
Trying to make sure ain't nobody gonna sneak up on you and be like, "What you listening to?" Don't.
Yeah, I was like, "What the what?" But yes, it was like a booty talk video. Just pick one. Just pick one, and then that's what "Send That Load" is. But it's a Kevin Gates record. It's Kevin Gates, so I can't. If you're a fan of Kevin Gates, oh, you're gonna love this shit. I'm not a huge fan of Kevin Gates, so it wasn't. It ain't. I ain't gonna blast it, but I'm not gonna turn it off. You know what I'm saying? So it. He has an audience, and it's gonna reach his audience, and they gonna thump it, and they gonna be like, he was spitting the truth, like that. That he knows. The thing I do like about Kevin Gates is Kevin Gates knows his lane, and he stays all the way in it. Yeah. And I'm not mad at him for doing that, because if that's what makes you money. But I did have to give him the side eye for the album cover, because he does have a man bun on it, and I was a little confused by that. But and without his shirt on.
But the Thug's still
anyway,
gonna pick it up. The Thug's still gonna pick it up. It don't matter.
Oh yeah. And they gonna rock with it. Absolutely. So
yes.
If Kevin Gates is your thing, come on. The Only Generals Part 2 is the record for you.
Well, thank you so much for the summary of the albums that I did not listen to. I'm gonna run through these singles real quick. Go Crazy remix featuring Future, Young Thug, and Mulatto. I'm gonna tell you the only thing I remember about the song is that Mulatto's verse should have been longer. That's it. Yes, you have a question?
So since Go Crazy came out 2 years ago, did we really need a remix?
No, not 2 years later, no. But okay. I was looking forward because I wanted to hear Mulatto, but hers was, instead of 16, I think she gave 8 bars. It was short. And I think
I heard it over the weekend, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why are they doing this? Like,
I don't know. I have not. After that, it's a song called Hit Bout It with Lil Yachty and Kodak Black. No. Next, Kelly Rowland put out a whole album that I did not listen to, and I apologize.
I didn't listen to it either, and I'm sorry, because I was going to, but
yes,
these people.
You would listen to enough.
I couldn't take no more.
I do plan on trying to listen to it sometime this week. She did have a single called Flowers. And we talked about whatever it was last week, Black. I was gonna call it Black Parade. That is not what it's called. But it sounded like Black Parade, which is why I said what I said.
Was it Black Butterflies or Black? I can't remember. We did talk about it.
Hold on, I'm gonna flip through and tell you. It was called Black Magic. Yes, because I was definitely calling it Black Parade last week. So Flowers is the single that she put out for the actual album coming out on Friday, and it was nice. I mean, it's hard for me to say anything bad about Kelly because she just makes mediocre music, and that's not a bad thing. I don't want y'all to be like coming from my head. No, it's mediocre, and I feel like she need a management change. She needs a switch up.
Yeah.
Because her music falls just underneath the level, and it should be up here and not right here. But I love Kelly and her babies, both her babies.
Yeah.
Song called Sunbathe with Miguel and Tiani. I hope I'm saying her name right. If I'm not, then forgive me. I liked it. It definitely sounded like something Miguel should be on.
Right.
And it's a little. It has guitars. That's all I can really tell you. It got guitars in it, so I feel like anything he has with guitars in it is his lane. Eden by Brent Fayez or however you guys want to pronounce. Definitely sound like a Saunders song, which is the group he was part of before. It's just a Brent Fayez song. I mean, it's good. It's just a Brent. It's a yeah. Intruded, Justine Skye featuring Timbaland.
Wait a minute. It was Justine Skye and Timbaland.
Yes.
Okay.
What did I say?
Why when I saw it, I read it as Justin Timberlake. Like when I saw it, that's exactly how I read it. So that's why when you said it, I was like, wait, did I read that wrong? Yes, I read it wrong. Okay.
Yes, Justine Skye and Timbaland.
Okay.
It's a good song. I like it. It's definitely her bag. The first part of the song is very so anxious. Not the melody, but like the lyrics. Like, you know how that stutter step when
yeah.
9 o'clock all alone. She starts
like
that. But then she get back into her own bag, and it's a decent song. Mahalia featuring Rico Nasty, Jealous. That was a good song. I like Mahalia's voice. Yeah, I like Mahalia's voice. Rico doesn't really show up on the song towards the end anyway, but I like Mahalia's voice, so it was a good song. Kaytranada put out Caution. It's an instrumental, so Kaytranada, we don't never say nothing bad about
we heard it. Me and Nisha heard it in the car. You know, anything with Kaytranada on it, we know.
Yes.
Since he holding my money hostage for a concert that ain't happened yet.
It's coming. Light skinned Keisha, who, let me tell y'all, I think y'all know, if y'all been watching this podcast all 78 episodes, because it's the 79th one, y'all know I don't really care for her.
Yep.
I don't. But she has a song called FDDH, which is fuck these hoes.
Probably. I assume that's what it stood for. Fuck these hoes.
Yeah. It was catchy, but it's her. That's the problem. I don't like her. So it was catchy. She did aight. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else, because I'm not gonna go through all the lists that was on our IG page, because y'all should be watching the IG page anyway. I think that's all I got as far as that's all I got as far as singles that I listened to really quick.
And I don't, it's so funny. Like, I be trying to listen to music, but some stuff I have, my ears are so jaded.
Yes,
my ears are very jaded, and when I say my ears are jaded, and it's not just like, I'm not just saying that about hip hop, about R&B. My ears are just jaded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had a conversation with my sister, and we were talking about like concerts that we have been to, and I was like, like the highlights, like one of my favorite concert moments was I saw Isaac Hayes live before he passed away, and he's chocolate salty balls. Now, anybody else, y'all don't. If you don't know South Park, you don't know the song. But that was like a highlight for me to listen to this grown man sing chocolate salty bones, and us in the audience also put them in your mouth and suck them, and everybody be in hysterics. But like, that was a concert. Who was that? Isaac Hayes, Al Green, and Stephanie Mills is who I saw that night at that one show. So it's just like my ears are jaded. Like that's like when like Prince Marky D passed away.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I did not write that down.
Yes, Prince Marky D passed away this past week.
Yes.
And I thought back to how when I was younger, like the Fat Boys, they were like one of my favorite groups. Like, I have actually seen them live several times when I was a kid. Well, I used to go to Fresh Fest when I was a child, because my parents were crazy and would drop 12-year-old me off in downtown and then come back and pick me up. Times were very different then. But
true.
But it was just, one of those things that you start to think about like all the things that you've heard over the years, and then you hear something and people be like, it's hot, and you be like, it's trash. And I was like, because I have heard all these things, people who never blew, were fabulous artists, and in my time they had a moment, but nobody knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
I feel some kind of way when they be like talking about, her voice is da 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 da, and I'll be like, ooh, it's not though. It's not what's hot in the streets, but okay, I'm gonna let y'all have that. But no, like, just like,
yeah.
So I feel like when I listen to music, it's difficult for me because I'm just like, either it sounds like something that was done in 1970 and somebody born in 1992 ain't never heard it, versus, something that just is trendy for right now. Like, how they always be like, when they have old school parties for y'all, what they gonna play?
Young Thug.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Lil Wayne is gonna be considered a dusty.
Yes. Like, and so it's just kind of, it's those type of things when I think about music. And I love all types of music. I just love music. Like, I love singers. I love people that, musicians.
Yeah.
That I think that a lot of what is missing from music today, this is me on my soapbox.
Okay.
Is that music was a part of my education coming up. Like, when I was in elementary school, we had music class. That was a part of my education. They have taken those things out of school now. Yeah. So I had the opportunity to learn to play instruments when I was in school. Like, if I wanted to play an instrument, all I had to tell them was which one I wanted to play, and then they would get me one, and I would play it. Like, band. And I would, that's a headband. Like, I learned to read music very early because I sang in chorus like my entire life. So I learned to read music at a very early age. So I have a different respect for music, and I appreciate when people really put a lot into it instead of the quick fastness. Like, y'all like the quick fastness, and I like, like, y'all like, look, I'm gonna say something so ugly. I don't like all my food in the microwave.
No, that's true. Everything cannot go in the microwave.
I prefer a slow cooker. You get more flavor when you let it slow cook. Then when you microwave, you burn all the flavor off the top because you just want it to be hot real fast.
That's so perfect. Yes.
It's really one of those things that makes it difficult for me, like, to listen to music. And so when I find music now that is really good, it's like I want to run around and tell everybody to listen. Like, like we always say, this is a Masego podcast.
Yes, it is.
I would run to the mountain. I would run to the mountaintop and list out names of people that y'all are supposed to be listening to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of that way. When you feel a way about something, you want everybody to feel the same way about it. And you would irritate, looks like my sister be irritated because I feel some way about soca music, and she'd be like, you really trying to convert me? And I'd be like, it's not for you to convert, but I love it so much that I want everybody to love it like I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just, that's me. I'm off the soapbox now, stepping back, and I'm off of my soapbox. But I feel like I needed to say that to get it off my chest, because it was on my spirit today.
That's fine.
Yes.
I'm not standing for anybody this week. Nobody has impressed me. I'm still listening to Jasmine Sullivan Hotels, in case y'all wondering. Because I ain't let that go yet. So I'm not standing for anybody this week. Next week, Tam don't know this. Next week we're taking a break. Because Tam is doing her dissertation on the 5th.
Yeah.
And she need a week. She needs to just
Yeah,
We
I
are
got
trying to.
I got to pull it together. I got to do a presentation. So
So we need a
it's gonna
whole
be
week off. We can send her all the good vibes, all the positivity,
yes.
and everything. So I hope
It's
y'all
gonna be
enjoy
a it's gonna be a bit. Oh,
Yeah.
I would like to give a shout out, and the only reason I know this is because for 2 years straight, 3 years straight, I went to Texas for her birthday to see Miss Badu.
Yes.
Her birthday is either it's coming up in the next few days, I believe. I don't know the exact date. Please don't hold that against me. But she usually every year holds this big um birthday bash in Dallas, and it's like a concert, and she has everybody and their mama. The year that I went, I saw, even though we don't like him anymore, Talib Kweli, Scarface. Um, I saw it was. I mean, it was like Pete Rock. It was like anybody you could. And then Dave Chappelle came out at the end and sung her happy birthday. I also have to thank Erykah Badu for exposing me to the outfit Texas. I would like for y'all. Since we gonna start a new segment. Remember, we ain't got a name for it yet, but artists you should be listening to. The outfit Texas.
Why don't we call it Didn't You Know?
Perfect. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
So, Badu had local artists from Dallas also perform at her birthday party that year, and one of the groups that performed was the Outfit Texas. Out in this outlaw male and outlaw. Why can't I think of his name right now? But it's two dudes in the group, and they rap, and it's Dallas music. Like if you know anything about rap music from Dallas, they are the epitome of it. But it was like the first time I heard them, like when they was on stage performing, I was like, I fucking love this. Like it was something like I had never heard before. Like but it was so country, but so like ghetto. It was everything. And so I started following them on Instagram, and they, keep putting out project after project after project, and they still haven't really blown, but it's coming. I promise you it's coming. And it's good shit. Like if you like down home country ghetto shit, it's the Outfit Texas is where it's at. It was a video that they did that I always, every time it would come up, I would always repost it on my Instagram page. And it was the most ghetto video. It was about a dude cheating on his girlfriend and his girlfriend coming to beat the girl up. But it was I told you I had a girl. I told you she was crazy. She finna fuck you up. Like that was like the gist of the song. But it was like the track was so funky that you just like, and it was, I mean, it's good shit. So, but the Outfit Texas, if you go and look at their page, it's literally the outfit, then TX at the end.
Okay.
So that's how you could find them on Instagram. But most I think the page is run by male, and when you see him, y'all gonna say something because he got the Dallas shag, he got the fade on top and the shag in the back because that's how Dallas do. So, but and they be having their goals in, and they country swinging. It's very much Dallas, Texas. So please, please, please listen to the Outfit Texas because they my boys on the low. They don't know it, but I support everything they do.
All right. Well, that's our new segment called Didn't You Know? Because you should know about these people. Yes, you should.
Yes, because you should know about these people.
Yes.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because we won't be here next week. But then after that,
Yes. Send me all your positive energy and prayers.
yes. Because we are
Yes.
our episode after this. We're gonna be like, congratulations.
Girl, I'm gonna be
Celebrate.
throwing a party and be drinking on every episode.
Yes.
Yes.
I ain't got nothing else. You got anything else?
No, I'm good. Kevin Gates wore me out.
Oh my God. Send the low. Send the low. Okay.
Did that
See you
low.
guys in 2 weeks. That song, y'all really need to listen to that song. It
I'm gonna start. That's how I'm gonna start ending my conversations. All right, now send that low.
And with that, we out.